What's up guys, Dave here from Ape Agency SaaS Lead Generation in London, and I'm really excited to present to you 3 steps to get more SaaS clients. So if you're a founder or executive of a fast-growing, high lifetime customer value software, financial or services company, and you want more of the right laser-targeted leads, you want to convert more of them into paying clients faster, and do this in a predictable, scalable and profitable way, then this video is for you. Let's get into it. Step number 1, focus on the best opportunities. Use strategic intelligence, learn from competitors, and take the low-hanging fruit. Now, you guys already know the importance of specializing and focusing on a highly targeted niche market. So using search and keyword data is so powerful. Well, a great starting point is analyzing competitors using competitive intelligence tools. We can plug in your closest competitors and see what are their top performing keywords, both organic and paid. What are their top performing ads, both text and display? What are their most popular landing pages? Where are they getting their traffic from? So we actually export thousands of keywords and data into spreadsheets and run analysis and cherry pick the best of the best. So this example is Capterra, an affiliate software comparison review site actually. These guys are killing it. It's getting 1.7 million worth of organic traffic. They're spending millions in ads now too. They actually got bought by Gartner. And there are a number of specialized software sites like this where we buy very specialized clicks and even pre-qualified leads. And we've actually even run software review sites. And from sending traffic to many SaaS companies as an affiliate and channel partner, we have seen what converts. So I would love to plug your closest competitors in and show you exactly what your competitors are doing. Let's see their top keywords, top landing pages and traffic sources. So perhaps after this video, flick me a couple of your top competitors and let's have a quick look. And just one example of the type of opportunities we uncover is targeting your ads to appear when prospects search for competitor brand names or extensions like competitor name alternative. So this one is a video recruitment SaaS company putting their ads when you bid on their competitor's name. Now you have to be very careful and there are very specific ways to do this, but if done right, you can absolutely swoop in. In fact, your competitors may be swooping in on you already. And another smart way to target is using tools to see which companies are using a competitor's technology or have just stopped using your competitors, or which sites use connected platforms that mean they're an opportunity for us. So from these, we can mine out really specific lists to target uses things like custom audiences for our ads. So as fast-growing companies, we need to learn from the mistakes of others and target strategically. From speaking around the world, I was privileged to meet and partner with some very impressive software businesses. One example is Wilco, founder of UpViral and Connect.io, brilliant products. As he says there, we've done business together promoting various of their social media focused B2B software with success. No fluff, but actual results. And Wilco's SaaS company is crushing it now, growing from startup to a team around the world, so very inspiring. An awesome example of working smart to defeat larger competitors is my client Adam. This was a cool story. I remember we went out to celebrate the evening the funnels went live and his phone just kept going bzz, bzz, bzz. Leads were flooding in like crazy. He finished as the #1 ticket seller for a festival with over 25,000 attendees, beating other companies with millions of followers and far more resources. And as a result, won an all expenses paid trip from Australia to EDC in Las Vegas. And since then, Adam's company is smashing it, getting large licensing and merchandise deals at major events. So awesome stuff, and this is what the process and especially the next step I'm about to show you can do. But even once you manage to focus on a good niche and have some success, as you try and scale, you end up feeling frustrated again. And it's enough to make you want to hit the booze like my boss Alex here. Because generating leads and closing sales are still taking way too long and too much work, and that's holding you back. So the key to scaling and reaching your potential is step number 2, have a well-defined step-by-step funnel where you give value and call to action. Now, to grow a SaaS company, you must be able to predictably generate highly qualified leads and close them fast. So you need a clear system to generate leads and also shorten the sales cycle by leveraging your best content. And the secret to doing this is to have a funnel with a landing page and a clear call to action, and entice the prospect to take the next step by dangling something of value, like a guide or video, which we call a lead magnet. Especially for enterprise SaaS, a book a free demo dedicated landing page is often what you need, and there are specific elements you should include to convert. I like to say in business and life, and also in life, Nothing will happen unless you make it happen. So dangle that carrot, drip feed the value, and pull your prospect every step of the way. So you want to think tunnel, not supermarket. So out of every 100 people that land on your website, especially if we are paying per click, when we build a landing page, our whole focus is how many of those 100 are getting to the next step. Now, a common mistake is just sending traffic to a homepage where there are hundreds of ways the visitor could click and go. You're just leaving things to chance. You also don't want to dump all the traffic from all the keywords on the same landing page either. You want a specific keyword to a specific landing page to a specific funnel in order to get the specific action you want. Now, a big challenge that I'm sure you guys experience, especially with SaaS products, especially the high ticket ones, is it's a longer sales cycle. Prospects don't go through in a linear fashion. They get stuck various ways along the process. But most companies don't address this properly. A common mistake SaaS companies make is over-focusing just on the top of the funnel. It's fascinating, actually, when you look at the click stream and the analytics. It certainly isn't click, click, instant purchase, we wish. They'll actually be going and then coming back from many different sources at different stages all along the process, and along the way, searching again for various keywords and for your company and competitors. So your funnel doesn't exist in isolation. It's more like a race where there are competitors and other sharks circling at every step of the way for your prospects' attention and budget. So when your prospects are midway through the process and searching around, we want to make sure they come back to your brand and not your competitors. So you would often get the highest ROI to first target those people midway through the funnel using things like follow-up emails and retargeting ads to nudge them over the edge. So retargeting up here means advertising your site to those exact visitors who have previously visited or gone partway through the process. So perhaps they browsed around but didn't book a demo yet. Running these retargeting display ads like LinkedIn just to these people that have already visited your site has huge conversion rates. And by having tracking pixels set up properly in your funnel, we can run ads just to those people and also get excellent data. Like LinkedIn Insight pixels are excellent and allows you to get great data on your visitors. Most companies are not doing this properly and are missing out. Now, many SaaS companies start with outbound prospecting with email and LinkedIn. And these days, it's virtually essential to leverage the right landing pages, funnels, and content to assist and amplify your outreach. And these tools are like rocket fuel for converting prospects, tracking, automating, and shortening the sales cycle. So even if you outreach in the beginning, before buying, they're still going to search your company name, search competitors, be browsing around. So if you don't have all this tracking and retargeting and end of funnel search terms and ads set up, you may end up just warming them up for your competitors to close. Many companies even have a policy that after they've decided they need this type of solution, they're actually required to go out and search a few competitors and get some other tenders. And if you have a list of target prospects in HubSpot or in your CRM, excellent. We can actually target those exact prospects and use as things like custom audiences and even lookalike audiences in ads. So you've probably heard that the average high-ticket sale requires 7 touch points or several hours of convincing to close. Now, playing email ping pong back and forth to set up meetings for each one of those hours per client is seriously exhausting. I can't believe the amount of spam emails I get that add no value and are just a straight up canned line, hey, want to hop on a sales call? And then the follow-up, hey, did you get my previous email? Offering zero value and asking for a big commitment, especially some busy enterprise high budget client to take the time to arrange a meeting. Now compare this to offering value like a video first. It's much easier for them and saves both of you time. So funnels, webinars, and video sales letters are literally 24/7 robotic machine sales guns that churn out new customers like hotcakes. So instead of directing people directly to the phone call, one option is why not go through a warm piece of content like a short video first. So instead of repeating yourself every single time to the wrong prospects, they watch your videos and let your content do the heavy lifting. And so by the time they arrive on a call, they're already sold. And a free tip and huge missed opportunity is that confirmation page there, or lack thereof. So many companies waste this. Imagine a hot prospect submits the form. They're hungry for more. And they just see, form submitted, bye-bye. I mean, that's basically abandoning them and telling them to go look up competitors' videos. So while you have their attention, use that prime real estate on the confirmation page for some of your best videos and resources to warm them up before the call while they have that hunger and thirst. They're either going to get warmed up for you or get bored and go seeking out competitors' videos in the meantime and get warmed up for them. And when I started deploying these funnels and videos, so many people would be asking for meetings and coffees. You have the opposite problem. Instead of begging for the wrong clients, now you are the one choosing just the cream of the crop best matches. And it's such an addictive feeling when you're able to free yourself up and focus on the scalable things that really drive the business. So then while you're traveling the world or waking up in the morning, meanwhile, your system has continued to work while you sleep. So when you check on things like in the airport lounge here, boom, all these sales and leads are they're ready. Now, when you compare the difference between you approaching cold versus the prospect searching for your solution and approaching you, wow, it's like God mode. Because when you cold outreach, people often resist and it can feel like pulling teeth. But when you pre-sell using the right funnel and content, they come to you. So imagine if you had that. Imagine how much easier it would make your business if you had a smooth system serving up hot prospects on a platter like hotcakes. I just can't believe how many companies aren't doing this right. I still have nightmares actually, thinking back to how stressful it was when I didn't have these funnels and was needlessly wasting so much time. So if you're like me, you're willing to work, but you want to work smart and have the most impact possible. An awesome example of overcoming this and crushing it online is Laura. She says before it felt like treading water online, putting in a lot of effort for very little yield. Now after, she has awesome streamlined platforms that really make a difference. And she says my brand is growing better than it ever has. So well deserved to Laura here, and hopefully you too can leverage these funnels to go from frustrated to winning. So now the key to being able to scale your business and achieving this transformation in record time is step number 3. Know your unit economics. Track, measure, iterate. Scale what works, cut what does not. Now, many businesses hope and pray every morning that the phone will ring or people will share and they will somehow go viral. So that's just potluck. That's no way to run a business and no way to live. So you've got your funnel. Now, the key to turning this into a predictable, reliable, scalable machine to acquire and convert new clients and grow your SaaS business is put a price on it. How much is a customer worth to you? How much is every step worth to you? Like how much is a qualified meeting or a demo with a target client worth to you? And so the most scalable, repeatable, reliable, and sustainable way to keep a steady stream of qualified leads moving through your funnel is paid ads. So I'm talking Google ads, LinkedIn ads, even Facebook ads, at least for retargeting. I know many of you guys are B2B. Even some very specialized channels to purchase targeted clicks and leads by Gartner we can show you. And if you've tried inbound before, it's a different game with the right funnel, the right tracking, and when the targeting is laser tight. So these are your dream clients approaching you. And we can target exact positions, companies, even put them through a quiz to see if they match before booking. And when you can predictably and profitably pay to acquire a customer, it changes the game. Your business can grow like a rocket. And if your competitor has a similar product, but you're able to nail down a funnel to profitably acquire clients with paid ads, this can be a decisive, crushing, and winning advantage. Get this right, and basically you are beating money away with a stick. I remember I had to keep pausing the ads as there were simply too many leads. I literally could not reply to them all in time. And I couldn't even cut and paste all the orders into my suppliers' forms every day in time. So I actually had to keep pausing the ads and then go and develop software plugins to connect with suppliers and automate the fulfillment and responses. So that's actually one of the reasons I got my Tech Nation talent visa to come to the UK. So when I grew ApeShop from 0 to a top 20 PayPal merchant in Australia, the key was we set up ways to pay to acquire a customer and make many times more. So as a high growth business, we need to focus, track, and measure. Find exactly what channel works, like on Google ads, nail the best keywords, LinkedIn ads, nail the best target positions, companies, sectors, and then pour gasoline on the flames, which is what paid ads can do. But full disclaimer, this is not easy. It is absolutely not just flick on a switch. Not every channel is a match for every business. It's a matter of testing these things, finding the one thing that works, and putting the pedal on the gas. and most people do not track anywhere near properly. The whole way they've structured their funnel and tracking is way off. How on earth can you scale? Many companies actually wrongly scale the wrong things that are not working and cut the few things that are. They're literally flushing money down the toilet. But wow, when you do get it right, paid traffic becomes like a slot machine. Put £2 in, get many times back. Now just bear in mind, what I've shown you today is just the tip of the iceberg. I've tried to give you a simple overview of the process, but the successful technical implementation is not so easy. We use a whole stack of keyword and tracking tools to build these finely tuned customer acquisition machines. So I was going to put some numbers on the funnel for cost per click, lead, conversion rates at every step, but it needs to be the right numbers for your business. So it really depends on who you're targeting and your pricing and your sales cycle. So in order to really help you and run the numbers, I need to know first a few things about your business. So if you want to grow your business fast, you're in luck. I actually have some very limited spots available for a free strategy call where we can have a quick chat and see which of these channels would be a good match for growing your business. Now, a key difference is my background is an entrepreneur and in affiliate and performance marketing. So I can bring you that valuable experience of having grown a startup. So we're not a traditional agency and absolutely not looking to fill some quota by billing you for some fees for some pretty chocolate teapot that you don't need. We only want a partner where it will be profitable for you to invest and we can be confident you'll make the return back many times over. So my promise to you is if where you're at is not a match and I don't feel that we can get amazing results for you, then of course I won't push you to work together with us. I love meeting other founders, so I'd love to hear how things are going. And I'd love to share with you some free tips on what I think you should do. And you're free to run with it yourself. If we both agree that we're a great fit for each other, we could potentially run these ads for you. Set up WordPress, HubSpot landing pages, generating leads and increasing your sales. So you focus on bringing a great product, having your sales team ready to follow up and close, and we'll bring the highly targeted leads and set you up with a finely tuned machine. So there's nothing to lose. Plus, as a bonus, when you submit on that confirmation page, like I say, right away you'll get some videos like some of my conference speeches, like one of them 7 digital marketing secrets to grow your business. So if you're a founder or executive of a fast-growing, high lifetime customer value SaaS financial or services company, and you're willing to invest to acquire more customers, then let's have a quick chat about profitable ways to grow your business. So click the link below at apeagency.com. One final example of how powerful this stuff is Anne's story. I remember when we first met years ago, she was working insane hours at UBS investment banking, getting 3 hours sleep a night and constantly needing to take calls. So she saw the value in having online sites and funnels that automatically work around the clock. As she says there, she was able to eventually quit her lucrative investment banking career at UBS and go into online business full-time. Thanks for watching. It's been Dave from Ape Agency. Get in touch at apeagency.com and I'll speak to you soon.